Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to cut through the noise, get straight to those insights you can actually use. And today, we're taking a really fascinating look into digital entrepreneurship, family branding, specifically the Wajesus family. They've become this, well, incredibly dynamic force online here in Kenya. Our mission to really unpack how they strategically climbed to become, top tier content creators. Okay, let's dive in.
Absolutely. And in this deep dive, we'll really trace that whole arc of their success. We want to reveal the how, how did they build such an impactful brand?
Right.
We'll start right at the beginning, their foundation on YouTube. Then we'll look closely at those significant brand endorsements. What were the strategies? We'll also, of course, highlight how central their family with Taji Princess and now Luxe is to the whole narrative. And crucially, we'll get into specific things like that unique partnership they have with Bonfire Adventures. Think about all the countries they've explored through that. Plus, we'll definitely unpack the Jenga and Wajesus story. It all ties into their huge milestone as, well, leading creators in Kenya.
Yeah, I'm really keen to get into the specifics here
Yeah.
because their story, it's more than just compelling, isn't it? It feels like a masterclass in blending that personal life with professional ambition. It creates this thriving modern brand. You're going to see some incredibly smart moves as we unpack this.
And what's really insightful, I think, is how they strategically built that initial YouTube presence. It wasn't simply, uploading videos now and then. It was about building a genuinely loyal community right from day one. They were consistent with daily vlogs, sharing relatable stuff, life experiences, and they were active in the comments, answering questions. That fostered this deep connection, the kind most creators, frankly, only dream of.
That connection sounds like the secret sauce, maybe, that organic thing on YouTube. It seems like it gave them the perfect springboard. So, okay, how did they then leverage that, turn that audience trust into getting those big brand deals?
Yeah.
What was their approach? Because it seems like they took partnership somewhere different.
Well, that's where their authenticity really, really paid off. You see, unlike loads of creators doing maybe one-off sponsored posts, the Wajesus family went for long-term ambassadorships.
Ah, right. Deeper relationship.
Exactly. They became like true extensions of the brands they worked with. Think Oppo, various financial institutions. They didn't just, hold up a product. They wove it into their daily lives, showed its value over time, and that built undeniable credibility. It showed their audience, hey, we actually use this. We believe in it.
That makes perfect sense. And central to that authentic brand, even beyond products, is the family itself. Taji, Princess, Luxe. Their family's growth has been so visible, so integral. How has that family evolution directly shaped their content themes? And what are the maybe unique opportunities or challenges that come with putting family life so front and center?
Well, their family's journey is the heartbeat of their content, fundamentally. As Taji and Princess got older, and then with Lux arriving, the content just naturally shifted, didn't it? From young couple vlogs to navigating parenthood, family trips, to even building a home. This continuous, authentic life progression makes them incredibly relatable. The audience feels like they're growing with them. The opportunity there is creating this incredibly genuine, aspirational, yet still accessible content. The challenge, of course, is always managing privacy, the public eye. You have to carefully curate what gets shared, protect the kids, but still maintain that intimate feel.
It's a really delicate balance for sure.
Ah.
And speaking of family adventures, one of their most prominent and visible endorsements has been Bonfire Adventures. Like you said, it's not just a static ad. It feels like a living collaboration. Can you give us a clearer picture, maybe the specific example of how that partnership works and what makes those travel collabs so effective for everyone involved?
Oh, absolutely. The Bonfire partnership is a prime example of experiential marketing done right. Spot on. Instead of just, say, appearing in a quick ad, the Wajesus family documented their entire travel experiences with Bonfire. From the booking process right through the actual trips.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. They've showcased amazing places, Zanzibar's beaches, Dubai cityscape, even stunning national parks right here in Kenya. And the key is, it wasn't just selling a trip. It was about inspiring the audience, showing them how they could have these experiences through Bonfire. That adds this powerful layer of authenticity and trust for the travel company. It feels real.
That's a really smart way to bridge that gap, isn't it? Between seeing something aspirational and feeling like you could actually do it. Okay, so beyond the travel and lifestyle stuff, you mentioned another unique piece, the Jenga no Wajesus story. What exactly is that initiative, and how does it fit into their bigger content picture?
All right, Jenga no Wajesus. It translates roughly to build with the Wajesus. It started as this multifaceted project documenting their personal journey, literally building their dream family home.
Okay.
But it expanded. It grew to cover broader themes: financial literacy, investment strategies, even community development ideas. It's a very transparent look at the practical, aspirational side of their life. It moves beyond just the fun travel and daily vlogs to show their audience how to tackle these big life milestones.
That's brilliant. It really taps into such a fundamental goal for so many people, right? Building a home, securing your future. So, how does Jenga na Wajesus, when you combine it with their travel and family content, how does that demonstrate their versatility, their strategic ambition? How did it all come together to cement them as these top-tier creators?
Well, it really showcases a masterclass in understanding their audience and diversifying their content. Think about it. The travel stuff gives you those aspirational escapes, right?
Yeah.
But Jenga na Wajesus grounds it all in tangible, relatable goals that resonate really deeply.
Different needs met.
Exactly. By openly sharing the home construction journey, the ups, the downs, they weren't just giving practical tips, they were reinforcing their image as a family actively building a future. So this mixed the aspirational lifestyle, the intimate family moments, and the practical life goals. It's cultivated this incredibly diverse and engaged audience. That, plus their consistency, that genuine connection, and the smart expansion into different content pillars, that's what propelled them to that leading position in Kenya's creator scene. It really set them apart.
So what does this all mean for you listening in? The Wajesus family's journey, it really is a fantastic case study. It shows you how to innovate in content creation, how to leverage family branding powerfully. It demonstrates how that blend of authenticity, consistent engagement, and smart diversification can turn personal stories into these thriving digital businesses.
Yeah, and if you connect this to the bigger picture, what you've just heard is essentially a practical masterclass in modern brand building. You see their rise on YouTube, the way they openly share their family life, Taji, Princess, Luxe. You see those prominent, deeply integrated brand deals like the extensive travels with Bonfire, and then that impactful Jenga no Wajesus story. It all feeds into why they've sustained that status as Kenya's leading content creators.
So as you think about their model, maybe consider this. How might building a brand so deeply tied to personal life and family growth influence the future, specifically for family-centric digital businesses? What are the long-term implications of this level of transparency, both for creators and audiences? And maybe how might it redefine what success even looks like in this constantly evolving creator economy? Something to chew on.